Alright, this is going to be interesting. So, Prime Apocalypse versus Poison Hydra. So, it's been a little bit since we saw Poison Hydra. But, yeah. So, Poison Hydra 7 Keep. It's going to be taking on Prime Apocalypse Zero Dagger Ultimate Reboot Dash. So, it's been a little bit since we saw the Prime in the stadium. Well, not Prime. I mean, Cobra. Well, Cobra and, like the actual 1v1 battle. Not facing prototypes, but we're gonna see how this goes. So Poison Hydra taking on Prime Apocalypse. See how this goes. Boom. There's go. So ooh, we got the burst. Wow, that's actually not really easy. Well, for number one, for granted, I had Poison Hydra for a little bit. And number two, I think that's the first time I ever saw Poison Hydra burst. I actually do not know if this was the first time, but I think it's the first time that I ever saw it burst. Honestly. But for granted, I had this Beyblade for like a little while now. It hasn't been over a year, but for granted, it did burst. I think that's the first time I ever saw it burst, but that's two. There we go. It just shows Apocalypse is just wild. Alright, boom. And boom. There it is. Oh, big hit. The startup. Ooh, that's a big hit. Big hit. Oh, it didn't burst. It didn't burst. Yeah, it didn't burst. Maybe that was a fluke, but Apocalypse is still in the lead with 3. There we go. And there we go. The reboot. That reboot startup. Ooh, big hit. Big hit. Maybe that wasn't a fluke. But honestly, for granted, it did lose a half a click. Alright? That's 4. If it goes down again, then I'm just going to call it. Alright. And buckle it! There we go. Big hit. Big hit. Big hit. Big hit. He's got it. And Apocalypse takes it, man. Honestly, for granted, I still like Poison Hydra, but it's just like, it's the driver that's letting it down, though. But Poison Hydra is a really good bay. It just has to take that. It has to take that recoil. But honestly, that's the first time I ever saw Poison Hydra bursted. Like, I don't know if it bursted it in, like, a survival battle or anything, but I think that's the first time I ever saw Poison Hydra bursted. And for granted, I did have this for a little bit. It hasn't been over a year, and for granted, the teeth, there is teeth wear on Pro Series, for granted, but I think that's the first time I ever saw Poison Hydra bursted it, but for granted, Apocalypse is really strong, though, no doubt. Even have a Mugen lock system, even bays still get shut down until this day. Even, like, Dynamite Beyblades, Apocalypse still can manage to beat. But, but that's really crazy. But anyways, Apocalypse taking the win over Poison Hydra. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to smash the crap down below. Let me know if you guys should ring that bell. Cap to the cap video. This time it is your boy from Sunday off season link. So much for watching. I'm still awesome. And go. Bye.